Hello. Hello, motherfuckers. If you guys wanna see someone with talent, yeah. So anyways, how you guys doing? I see John Morgan, I see Luna, I see Fully Milked, which that's a hell of a name. Whoa! All right, I'm live officially. So I was fucking with Shabisky's channel. John Morgan, you don't really hate me, do you? He does. He hates you. He won't give us $350 because he hates us. What's up, Galen? John Morgan's a bastard. He's a bastard. He's a real bastard. We still hanging out in SoCal. One of these days we will. Who are you, Fully Milked? Do I know who you are? Billy the Fridge. That's right. Billy, you want to come on? We'll compete with Ben and Shabisky. See, Ben's over fucking with Shabisky now, right? See, we need to bring Billy on here, and me and Billy will compete with Ben and Shabisky, and we'll see who's better, right? We'll see who's the better fucking duo, which we all know who the better duo is. DM me, sure. Sure. Let me see here. Pull the fucking thing up. There we go. John Morgan owes me. He fucking owes me. Can you shut up, Galen? We don't need your negativity. We don't need your negativity. We don't need your negativity. Shit. Why did I do that? There we go. I don't even know what I'm doing. Dude, I'm so fucking retarded. Oh, wrong word. I am here as counsel for John Morgan. No, you're not. Stop. There's Billy. Billy the Fridge.
John Morgan has been writing for free for far too long. It's time to pay up or get off the bus, John Morgan.
Exactly. Look how beautiful I look with my beard, Billy.
Are you sure you're not looking at my camera?
You don't have a beard, Billy. You have no body hair.
I got facial hair. I got a shave. Look at this scrub.
Billy, you're a prepubescent child. That's what you are. So Ben's over fucking with that dipshit Shabisky.
Isn't Shabisky your boyfriend?
He was. We broke up.
Rude.
Yeah.
So what's the word? Are you getting married or what?
Yeah. I'm getting married, Billy.
You gonna slide that big old hog into the pigs in a blanket?
Hey, don't be disrespectful, young man.
What?
God damn it.
You're gonna have pigs in a blanket for breakfast on your post-wedding day. It's delicious.
Have you
ever had pigs in a blanket?
Yeah.
It's sausages wrapped up in pancakes. They're delicious.
Well, technically, that's like some new shit because pigs in a blanket was actually hot dogs wrapped up in biscuits.
What?
That's the original pig in blanket, buddy.
Okay, I have never heard that before.
Yeah.
It sounds like poor people food.
Well, I'm a poor people.
Huh.
Well, we had some of us wasn't, a fucking entitled little rich kids like you.
Like John Morgan?
Yeah, like John Morgan. He was always rich. That sucks.
John Morgan, you need to give your reparations to Pimpmunk.
I think so.
Your entire life, John Morgan, you've had a silver spoon in your mouth. Unless you want that silver spoon in your ass, it's time to pay up.
Luna says she can make those, by the way. It's a tasty snack, is what she said.
Which ones, Luna? The hot dogs wrapped in biscuits or the sausages wrapped in pancakes?
John Morgan said I wasn't rich as a kid.
Wow.
I think he's lying, really.
John Morgan, somebody who would say their parents were pieces of shit doesn't deserve $350. Give it to Pimpmunk. He loves his parents.
Yeah. Apparently, John Morgan gave $45. No. What did he give? $145.
It's not enough.
140. Yeah, but that's true. It's not enough.
John Morgan one time said he was going to donate money to me, and he didn't. He's a fucking liar and a scammer. He needs to give you more money.
He does. He needs to give it. He should have given it to that fun thing instead of because they take their little money out.
Wow, John Morgan.
You fucked up, John Morgan.
You should probably marry Luna, Pimpmunk, because she's going to make the biscuit ones. If she was going to make the sausage and pancake ones like I suggested, I was going to marry her. But you should probably marry her because she wants to make the ones with biscuits.
Yeah. She likes, see, the biscuit ones, exactly.
That's what she said. I don't know. We can obviously see. The problem with this is that I wanted the pancake ones.
They don't actually call those pigs in a blanket, though.
When I went to the International House of Pancakes and also the Family House of Pancakes, they had pigs in a blanket and sausages wrapped in pancake. I'm going to Google pigs in a blanket and see what comes up. Pigs in a blanket. And I can see the picture right now, and it looks like your version. But no, it says hot dogs wrapped in crescent roll.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Crescent roll?
Yeah, I guess it is a crescent roll. But
man, this is so bullshit. I grew up thinking pigs in a blanket breakfast. Let me see if they make this shit. Yeah, man. The ones I'm looking at now are, they got sausages wrapped in croissants. That's cute. But yeah, the ones with the pancakes, mucho bueno.
That's up to Billy, John.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the same stream as John.
He doesn't want to be on the same stream as you, John.
Sorry, John. Did John just send you $145 just now?
Yeah.
To your frickin' which one?
He sent it to the regular PayPal, which they take their little money out now, but
doesn't GoFundMe take money out?
Well, if you do a PayPal pool, they don't take money out.
Oh.
How
much does PayPal take?
They took out a good little bit. I don't know exactly. I didn't look.
This pisses me off.
It does piss me off too.
Why is Galen not going to shut his fucking mouth? Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, Galen? Nobody needs your bullshit.
I think John
Billy doesn't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to talk to you, John, because I think you're a fucking loser. But you did pay Pimp $145, so I'll interact with you in chat.
Okay. Yeah.
Galen says, when do I ever shut up? I don't know. I just was mad that you were defending John Morgan. That really got on my nerves. If there's one thing I could say about John Morgan, it would be nothing. But since I can say more than one thing about John Morgan, I will say some of the worst things about John Morgan.
What is this hate for John Morgan about, Billy?
He showed up and he got on everybody's nerves. And then when they kicked him and banned him, he sent me like paragraph messages complaining about he was in the right and he was wrong. And I'm like, I don't care. They didn't like you around. You got kicked. Like, I don't send me paragraph crybaby messages about how you were wronged. Sorry. If we wanted you around, you just stuck around. John Morgan says, if I'm a loser, what does that make most people? Probably happy that you're not around most people.
I will say most people are losers, though.
Yeah, exactly, John Morgan.
I'm a loser.
You're just like most people. I'm a winner.
Not really.
Oh, yeah, I am.
What do you win at, Billy?
Everything ever that I ever wanted to win at.
That's not an answer, Billy.
I got the girl, I got the car, I got the clothes, I got the khakis.
What girl you got?
I got the endorsement. I got 10 girls. There's one named Luna.
Yeah,
there's actually 3 named Luna that I have. I have 3 Lunas.
I know one Luna that you know. There's a lot of Lunas running around.
There is a lot of Lunas, and that bothers me.
Bothers me too. That way I should be able to like fuck nothing but Lunas, right? Have sex with, but no, only girl you have sex with is Luna. That way you never get the name wrong during sex, and they won't get angry with you.
I could have sex with nothing but Lunas, but then you know what would happen?
What?
I'd have to have sex, and that's gross.
Sex is gross these days.
It's icky. Girls are gross.
Sticky. That vagina.
Are we gonna bring on John Morgan now?
You said you didn't want to.
I know. I just wanted John Morgan to feel jilted for a little bit.
So you want me to bring him on?
Let's bring him on and see how stupid this gets.
All right, John Morgan.
All right,
You're
everybody.
ready.
This is our first guest tonight on Pimpmunk and Billy beat Shabisky and Ben the show.
Yeah. This is what we're doing.
Are they really live right now?
They were. Yeah, they are. They're playing a fucking game.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't.
I was on there with Shabisky for a little bit, fucking with people.
What'd you do? Come over here for?
Because I wanted to just take his audience.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, that link is sent. No, I'm trying to make a little extra money for the trip because I'm leaving in Thursday, right?
Thursday?
Yeah. Monty's go ahead.
Did you hit your goal yet?
I did hit the goal,
Good.
actually. And then Monty said hit the goal. He was going to fly out and walk me down the aisle.
What? Is he really going to fly
No,
out?
he's really going to fly out. He says he is anyway.
When is it? Fucking assholes.
It's probably going to be the 20th. There he is.
What? Is that going to be a Tuesday?
No, hi, Billy.
What's up, John? Is that going to be a Tuesday?
Let me see. I think so. Yeah.
Did you want to discuss the drama in your stream? No,
I don't want to talk to you about that shit.
No, you don't want to talk about that shit.
No, everybody hated you and kicked you out, and then you cried to me for how long.
I didn't cry to you. That's
you
not
sent
an accurate.
You sent me
that was over messages. A different issue. That wasn't over that.
Was it, John?
I was
Morgan?
In the DP Discord, and I
don't want
to
talk about
chat.
this with you. I care much less about.
So you're making a claim. You're making a false claim, and then when we want to discuss the details, you don't want to discuss.
No, I don't want to discuss the details because they're boring and nobody cares.
And now that I'm sober and I'm not high on like pain pills, now you don't want to have a discussion.
You
just want to make a bunch of ad hominem attacks like a little kid.
Hominem.
You're this. You're that. You're a poopy butt face.
I'm looking at an entire 7-paragraph responses to me when you called.
Well, it's very easy to write up.
When you messaged me and said,
is writing a paragraph too difficult for you,
Can
Billy?
I talk to you in a private call about this? I really think there are important things that should be discussed, which would be hard in a text chat. Not available for a call, John. I'll read short texts. And you gave me short texts. And I gave you short responses. And then I gave you shorter responses.
Yeah, and that was
I said, I don't care, John. I said, I don't care. I said, you were pissing everyone else off. Whether it was your fault or not, when you were gone, the problem was gone, John.
That wasn't about like what was going on in your Discord.
Contact me via PayPal. I'll read one paragraph from you.
So if you're one of the hosts and one of the mods in the DP Discord and there's something going on, who are you supposed to call? So when I'm a patron of DP,
Ghostbusters
and Spec just
server muted me.
I
don't give a fuck if you're a patron of me. You got
okay,
server
well,
muted
this is
talk too much
DP.
shit.
You're talking about something else. And
so go talk to fucking DP. Go talk to DP, motherfucker.
In your Discord, you're trying to say that I was pissing people off. It was Spec being a drama whore.
Okay, good.
Like, you can talk to Shabisky about what Spec was doing in Shad's Discord.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Spec was going around telling people I harassed them.
You're kicked. Fuck you.
Well, you're just going to steamroll me? Yeah, fuck you, you piece of shit. I don't have an intelligent response.
I didn't say piece of shit. I don't have a response.
I'm not repeating what you're saying verbatim.
Of course not. You piece of shit.
Yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you. You ugly fucking asshole.
Did I call you ugly?
You worthless. You garbage.
Now you're just projecting.
Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just throwing a bunch of random ad hominems, and I'm like...
These aren't random.
I'm presenting...
These aren't random.
Like, your kind of rhetoric. Your rhetoric is just throwing meaningless insults towards other people.
No, it's not. I'm literally telling you, you came to me whining.
No, it's not.
Are you doing what you're accusing me of right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not working.
Oh, self-justification, Billy.
Is that what this is? No, this is what it is, John.
Billy's
you came to me bitching and crying because people don't like you.
I wasn't crying.
You were bitching. And to me, that's crying.
I wasn't bitching because
there were no
tears in your text. I was talking about how Spec server muted me, and I was server muted for no reason. That's not complaining.
Guess what?
If somebody was in one of my Discords and they're like,
hey,
this person, there wasn't a reason. There were multiple people there, and everyone who was there acknowledged that
there was a reason, John. You didn't pay us enough to explain it, or are you going to enough to care about you.
Are you going to?
That's the problem, bitch.
Okay,
no,
that's just another like childish quip.
Okay, I don't want to hear your stupid comments. Say something.
Oh, and your comments aren't stupid.
Mine are fucking golden, dude. People pay to hear me
they're
talk.
Golden,
you pay to talk. People pay to hear me talk. You pay to talk. Say something smart, you fucking wimp.
Dude, like, that's an appeal to popularity. You know how many stupid people get a lot of... You know how many stupid people get a lot of attention? You know how many like stupid like brain dead YouTubers
listening to
get a lot of
Morgan.
Attention?
That's why you're bored. Pimpmunk and I will be back in just a moment.
I think this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love this shit. Keep going. Call him a bitch again.
Yeah, and I mean, he doesn't want to discuss in meticulous detail about like what's going on in
there's nothing going on
in his Discord.
There's nothing going on. You annoyed people. They kicked you.
Okay, I didn't do anything to annoy them, and I didn't
crying about getting banned.
And you keep talking over me when I'm trying to discuss in detail what happened because you don't
discuss, fucker, because you're boring me. Hurry.
Okay, so in your Discord, the games of Among Us I played with you, I was just there playing the game. I barely said anything. You can watch the streams, and the people that watched the streams agreed that nothing like egregious came out of my mouth. So saying I was annoying people by just playing the game and barely talking.
John, did you not say some very unsavory things about a woman's child?
Oh my God, John.
I have those like recordings of her talking to me and talking shit, and I recorded the conversation. She told me that it would be wonderful if his family died of COVID. And then I'm like, she just mentioned her kid. I'm like, how would you feel if somebody said something like that about you and your kid? And then she's like, oh, don't talk about my kid. And it's like, she said she hoped my family died of COVID.
And then when I'm like, family, John.
Okay, but when she says like, when I say, how would you feel if somebody said that about your kid? Like, she has no right to freak out and get upset when she was just saying that it would be
boring,
wonderful
dude.
if my family
This is
died.
so boring.
Okay, well, I came up with a valid response, and it's just
it's
boring.
not valid. It's not valid, dude.
That is a valid response. You were trying to claim, and you weren't there, so you didn't hear what happened. And I have the audio recordings, and the people I showed them to agree.
Who'd you show
you
to?
You don't care about empirical evidence. I showed it to Shabisky and Dirt, and all of them agreed that the people in your Discord were out of line, acting like a bunch of little kids.
Oh, cry.
Well, it's not crying. It's because Kino and Spec were...
Kino do you think maybe they just agreed with you to shut you up? Do you think maybe they just agreed with you to shut you up?
You don't have like a thorough understanding of what was going on.
Do you ever think that people agree with you just to shut you up?
And once again, you're making baseless assumptions.
I'm asking
you weren't there.
I'm
you
not
don't know
assuming.
What their opinions
I'm
are.
asking.
No, I think you're wrong, and I think you're just saying that to get around
you should
like
rethink
the substance
whether
of the
or not
situation.
people just agree with you to shut you up. Because John, I responded with, "I don't care, John. I don't care." I don't care.
And once
you
again,
kept
like,
you're
talking
John.
about something that was in the DP Discord.
I don't care what Discord it was in. This is how much I care about your involvement in any of my Discords. I don't.
John.
Okay, whatever. I don't really care. But the reason I contacted you in the DP Discord is because I was server muted. So who else am I supposed to contact? You're one of the hosts of the show.
Anybody else that might care? Did you find anybody else who cared?
Okay, well, usually, like, the way these Discords are structured is they're like a business. So if you're a patron and stuff, you hire the people, or you contact the people who are in charge of the patron, who are in charge of the Discord.
Yeah, and
it's like a customer service thing. So you're acting like that's an unusual thing for the circumstances that were going on.
No, if you get banned because you don't get along with the staff, that's part of
I
you
wasn't
being part
banned.
Of
I was
business.
server muted, and I didn't say anything. Everyone that was there in the chat, I popped in, and Spec server muted me when 0 words came out of my mouth. Spec was being a baby, and if
the
you
conversation
people,
was probably better for that.
If you talk to people like Dirt, once again, that's just another quip to get around the fact that they were.
Do you think you add that much to conversations, John?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Somebody was doing what they're not supposed to be doing, so you're just relying on a bunch of childish insults.
Muting you? I'm not childish.
Okay,
I'm asking you some
mute
real
somebody,
questions right
but
now.
server muting somebody is just abusing your mod status, especially when the person you server muted isn't doing anything.
Well, you weren't talking either because you were server muted, so I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah.
Okay, and once again, that's another quip to get around the fact that what Spec did was just him abusing his authority.
No, they muted you. They muted you because they're annoyed by you and don't like you.
Okay,
and
then they can mute me personally, but server muting somebody is an abuse of your mod status.
Well, guess what?
Once again, in Shab's Discord, like when Spec was there, they were acting like a fucking child for months and months and months. They were starting so much drama.
You're tattletaling right now. That's child antics, dude. You're a fucking tattletale.
It's not tattletaling.
He acted like a child. Snitches get stitching.
He was like a child.
How is that snitching? What you're saying is
tattletaling, dude. This is worse than snitching.
That's not tattletailing. I'm discussing. You're discussing drama in certain Discords, and I'm discussing drama that was going on in Discord.
John. But now it is their server, right? If they don't want you there, then it's their right not to have you there.
Yeah,
I love you, John, but you need to understand it is the DP server,
John.
And if you were causing issues, if they feel like you were causing issues, they have a right to kick you out of the server.
I wasn't causing issues. I barely say anything in the DP Discord or show up or post anything. I mostly hang out with Shab and in my own Discord and everything. So that was the first. I saw that there were 20 people in the general chat. I popped in, and the moment I popped in, I didn't even say anything. I was server muted. And the thing is, I was a mod. So if a mod does something like that, that's not the owners of the server not wanting them there. That's
Also, every time Billy starts to talk, you do start interrupting him, and he doesn't really have a chance to make his point. If you let him make his point, maybe you'll understand.
Yeah, not only did you come to me incessantly in DMs about this, you went to other people who didn't want to deal with you. You were bothering people, John. You were fucking bothering people. You bothered other people because you admitted to it in this fucking message you sent to me. You admitted to going to other people's DMs over this shit. If you got muted,
you're talking about one other person. You're talking about Kino, who DMs me all the time, and she was in the chat when it happened.
I don't know none of these people.
So if I'm server muted, the only way to talk to other people is through DMing. You can't just talk to them in the chat. So it's like, hey, why is he server muted? And then I send her a message.
John, why does this bother you so much, John?
Well, Billy's the one that was talking shit.
Do you want Billy's acceptance?
Was I talking shit, John?
Okay, like once again, like the term "talking shit" is a broad term. So
Yeah,
you said I was talking shit when I made a joke, and you got all triggered and came.
John, is it true that you really just want to suck Billy's penis?
No, not interested.
You don't think he has a lovely penis?
It is lovely, John,
no
but it's way out of your pay grade, my dude. But here's the thing, John. I'm sorry that you got muted in the DP Discord.
Okay, and it's in the past, so it's not that big of a deal.
But also, I don't think we lost out on much.
I knew that was
okay, once again, more like childish insults.
Is it childish, John? I'm telling you how I feel as an adult, as a man to man with you. That's not childish.
Okay, there are people that like hanging out with me, and there are people that don't.
Who likes hanging out with you?
Shabisky.
Oh.
And Dirt.
Oh.
And Two Guns.
Oh.
You better not say my motherfucking name.
Well, John, I'm glad that you have a nice circle of people. I only want the best for you, John.
Okay.
But I want better for people I actually care about, who I feel like give back to the community.
Well, I mean,
in
you're trying
many
to demonize
positive
me.
ways.
And the communities,
demonizing you, dude.
The communities that I'm part of.
I brought you on to talk and hang out, and the first thing you wanted to do was get all pissy about some shit that fucking bores me because you have this you're hung up on it. And it's okay.
You're the one talking shit in the video, and I came in to address it.
I'm talking shit all the time, John. And John, let's go back. And every time you come on, people talk shit on you. You're the fucking whipping boy, right? Is that not your position?
Well, I mean, people usually talk shit because I don't respond the way other people do, where a lot of people get pissed off and angry over things that usually I don't.
Yeah, but you're showing a weakness tonight, John. I always say you always let it go, but tonight you're showing like your body. Are you triggered, bro? Are you mad, bro?
Well, I am irritated over the fact that a lot of people want to like vilify me when it's like I am not doing anything to hurt. Like I'm not bullying people. I'm not harassing people. And it's like in Billy's Discord, it's like there was a huge backstory going on, drama in Shab's Discord that carried on in your Discord. So you saying that like, oh, I was bothering people. It's like you watched the Twitch streams that I was in. You even said when I was playing with you that like, oh yeah, you did good. Like, what was I doing in the streams to bother people? I was just there. I didn't say anything that was offensive. The thing is, once more, like with Spec goes around telling people I harassed them, and we addressed that where Spec was asked, like,
yeah,
hey,
but Spec's not here to defend themselves. So
okay, but I'm saying it's difficult.
Let's say you didn't harass Spec. Okay, it's going to take a lot of convincing on your part to prove that to Spec. And that's more convincing than I feel like Spec's going to give you time to even listen to, because you're not valuable to Spec.
Okay,
you've not proven yourself to be worth a second chance with Spec, right? And you're an abrasive person, John. You're abrasive with your own parents, right? You said you abandoned your parent. What was the word you used earlier?
I cut off my parent. And
cut off your parents.
I'd actually prefer if you don't talk about that, because I actually did
you brought it
have
up.
a fucked up childhood. Okay.
Yes, I know you did. You brought up, and I'm bringing it up right now, not to rub it in your face, John, but to tell you are an abrasive person. Okay? You rub people the wrong way very easily, and you have no social awareness or care when you do. You're very matter of fact. Are you on the spectrum, John?
No, I have stilted speech, and it seems like that's what caused a lot of animosity with people. You also have lack of compassion in a lot of areas that would help get you further with people. I have emotional blunting, and
you're tenacious. You're tenacious.
That's what it's
called.
Don't
give up. It's emotional blunting. Well, go. Guess what? You need to look at what it's called and realize what it's costing you. Because these people you're dealing with, all right, they're normally very good people, and it surprises me how easily you get under their skin.
Well, I mean,
That's
here's
the thing,
the thing.
John.
It would be one thing if I talked about things that were racist or bigoted or controversial. Like if somebody is talking about like politics and I force my political views on other people, but people don't really get mad at me for what I say or the substance of what I'm saying or my views,
It's how you say it.
Yeah, it's because I have stilted speech and I have neurological disorders associated with that. So
don't you think you have to work extra hard to get over that with people?
I'll communicate that to people, and the people that know about it get along with me perfectly fine.
But everybody doesn't know about it, though, John.
Yeah, but yeah. I'm saying that I did communicate that to them in the server. I have like temporal lobe epilepsy. I have cortical dysplasia. So on an MRI, it shows that I have that in my temporal lobe. And I went to Johns Hopkins, and one of the things they discussed is that it's like I have a difficult time with expressing emotion.
And people have a difficult time dealing with you, John.
Okay, well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, if I am not treating people poorly or insulting people or being disrespectful, and I just have a difficult time expressing emotion, then I don't think people should treat me like I'm a bad person. If you don't want to hang out with me, fine.
Based on results, John, people should treat you how they treat you.
Okay, well,
people aren't going to change because you have an issue. You have to change because you have an issue. If you want to be a part of a community, you have to be a part of the community. You can't just say, hey, I'm here. By the way, I have degenerative dissociative dickhead disease, and I'm going to take a piss and shit verbally all over the room and then walk out and then piss you off and come back later and be like, okay, well, DMs for 87 minutes.
Why is it a crime? Like I don't get why people are so taken.
Is it a crime?
No, you're not letting me finish. Yes. I don't know why people are so taken aback by me simply having like blunted, like stilted
emotional
speech.
Blunting.
Not just stilted speech, emotional blunting. You're incessant. You're prying.
Prying. How do I pry?
Dropping in people's DMs over and over again. I personally saw it. Other people saw it. When you're in a conversation with people and they are not, we were having great conversations, John. You came in and it fucking soured immediately. Do you realize you were the problem, whether or not you don't understand that? You didn't see how good it was. You didn't see how good it was before you came in, okay? And I've seen this multiple times with you. So you can't just say, oh, it was one occasion. It seems like every time you walk in a room with other people, you are the sour note. And I told you this in Discord. I said, we got rid of you. Things were better. Sorry, John. Sorry. Based on results, getting rid of you worked.
Okay, you're saying that it's because of my actions, and once again, that one user in your Discord mentioned that it was because, like, she even said that, oh, I thought you were fine, but then I found out that you were making fun, like, you were harassing my friends, and then she's just insulting me every time I show up. And then, like, you're saying it immediately went sour.
None of this matters to me.
I just showed up. Okay, well, like, once again, when I'm using logic to refute what you're saying, then
logic?
It's like, good, I don't care, I don't matter.
John, it's your personal experience. And impersonally, I've experienced when you came in person multiple times, it's turned into a shit show, including this call right now where you had the opportunity to come and hang out with me and Pimpmunk in a civil manner. But you chose war, John.
Two amazing people. You had a chance. Two of the greatest personalities ever in YouTube history. You got to hang out with, and you wanted to fight, John.
I could have said, no, don't bring him on, because this is exactly what's going to happen in the next 25 minutes. Exactly what happened, John. But I said, nah, bring him on. Let's give him a second chance.
Damn, John.
Don't even apologize, John. I don't need your apology. But you have a moment right now to move forward completely.
Okay.
Not hold on to these grudges. Not hold on to this negativity.
I mean,
I've given you, I don't care what you are or aren't doing, okay? I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right now. I've given you an opportunity to now vent and also to improve, to move forward in the future. You're welcome for this gift. It was free. I appreciate you here right now. How would you like to take this conversation, John?
Well, it's the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. So it's
you want to be treated. You want to be treated like an asshole, John? Is that what you're saying? You want to be treated like an asshole?
Yeah. John,
do I treat people poorly? I mean,
I'm telling you.
Well, Billy said a couple of things. Billy said did make sense with you, John. Like I've said this before about you, and you know this. You really do come off as with no empathy at times to other people's problems. You seem like And I'm not saying that you actually mean to do this, but you seem like a jerk to people at times.
But do I, like, based on what I'm saying, like, the, like, actual, like, is it the fact that I'm saying things that are rude or disrespectful, or just that my tone is dry?
John, I know you value words, but you're putting too much value in what you're saying and not what you're doing. Based on the results of what you're saying is not effective.
What am I doing? Am I, like, hacking people? Am I punching people in the face? It's like if I'm just there and have a dry tone.
Look, if I'm just there and I stepped in shit and I'm tracking shit all over your house, is it really my fault? I'm just there.
But you're not calling me out for any sort of egregious behavior.
I am, John. I'm saying historically, all right, you are prying. You're incessant. You push where you shouldn't push. And it's often with a negative tone. All right? That's a problem. I'm saying now, 5 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, you have a chance to restart this conversation and take it any direction you want. And where are we now, John? Let's try again. You can go anywhere you want with this conversation. Where do you want to go, John?
Where you want to go, John?
I don't know how to carry on because, like, I just find that the kind of criticism you're giving of, like, me, like, prying too hard, it's kind of vague, and you're not really discussing exactly what it is.
You're wanting to argue, aren't you, John?
John, do you know why I don't discuss these things with you? Do you know why I don't?
Well, because I mean, you're making vague claims.
Because I'm not going to give you anything direct, John, because you know what you'll do with it? You'll make a direct response that I don't give a fuck about. So what I'm giving you right now is telling you, okay? What I'm telling you right now is I've given you enough information and opportunity to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And you choose to go back to the fact that I didn't give you exactly what you needed to give me a response. Then we're going back and forth and we're debating whether or not you're a good person. Well, I don't even care if you're a good person, dude.
Okay. What do you want to talk about? If you don't want to talk about the drama anymore, then if you want to talk about something more positive.
What'd you do today, John?
What you do?
Well, I just woke up. I went to bed really early.
What'd you do yesterday? Hanging out with Shab. Why'd you go to sleep so early, John?
Because I was hanging out with Shab. And Pimpmunk.
Why would you do that, though?
I was on Pimpmunk's stream, and he streamed until 4 a.m. And
John, what's the thing you look forward to most every day?
Yeah.
I would say once work gets out, just chilling and enjoying life, living in the moment.
Chilling?
Yeah. That's awesome, John. You know what I do every moment that I'm alive? I live in the moment, and that's what not by choice. Not by choice. We all live in the fucking moment. That's
some
existence.
people.
That's perspective of existence, John. That was a shit answer. You want to give me a more direct answer? When you live in the moment, is it that you like to go on streams with Shabisky and Pimpmunk and be a part of the community?
I'm trying to start my own YouTube channel. I find that it's kind of fun to stream.
Why do you like Shabisky, John?
Because he's very chill, and like the job that I work in bureaucrat land, and I'm the youngest person that works at my particular location, and a lot of people I work with are very buttoned down, so it's kind of fun to hang out with people who are my age, like Dirt and Shab, that are more just. What's that?
I have a second question. Why do I pay Shabisky to do the show when he doesn't barely talk? That's my second question.
He talks a lot on my streams. I'm able to.
Yeah, but you don't pay him though. I actually pay him money, John.
I don't know.
He is my employee. He needs to understand that I'm over him.
Well, like on my streams, like I cover like specific content and it's video commentary, and I find that if you ask Shabisky, you really get him involved. He has stuff to say. So I think maybe
he doesn't, John. He doesn't. Well, but here's my other question, John. Why are you an asshole?
Who isn't an asshole?
Me?
That's not true, Billy.
No, I'm not an asshole. I just have full capability. Like just because I can shoot somebody in the head doesn't mean I'm a gun, right?
Yeah, but you're an asshole with the gun.
I have the capability to be many great things. That does not make me any one of them.
I'm an asshole, Billy.
I mean, good for you.
That's
I'm a sweet boy.
Everybody knows I'm an asshole, but I publicly admit that I'm an asshole. See, that's the difference between me and you, Billy. You're an asshole that won't admit you're an asshole.
The difference is I'm very much a sweet boy pimp. I just have the capability to do damn near anything, and sometimes being an asshole is one of my Swiss Army knife expenditures. I can pull it out any moment.
What I like about you is you're so humble, Billy. That's what I like about
I'm telling you.
Your humbleness blows me away.
I'm tall too.
Yeah, you're really short.
I'm humble and tall. It's amazing. I'm a very lucky boy.
I'm a lucky boy. I get to marry Luna, Billy.
Man, that doesn't tell me that you're a lucky boy, pimp. That tells me you're a lucky man.
I am a lucky man. She's awesome, but I'm better than she is. She should actually be thanking me for even thinking about marrying her. Actually,
It's true.
Yeah.
Luna says, when I get kind of off, I have to think about how other people feel or would feel. What do you mean by get kind of off? You should get off all the way, Luna.
I knew you was going to say that.
So, yeah, compassion goes a long way, but when I hide, I tend to get weirder. I think you definitely need to hang with people. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are social creatures. I know a lot of people need to be alone for a while to kind of recharge. Socialness takes a lot out of them. But inevitably, you want to be around people.
But everybody's not like you and me, though, Bill. Okay? Most people, even like a lot of these content creators that I've met, are really awkward and they really don't want. Like me and you, we don't really give a fuck. We'll talk to anybody. I mean,
yeah.
Me. I have never been a socially awkward person. I don't give a.
Sometimes I choose to be socially awkward. Like I will just do socially awkward things just because it makes the moment more interesting.
But I will gotta say, I don't usually blow smoke up people's asses and everything. But I will say this: Billy is actually not much of an asshole as he betrays himself to be at times. Like me and Billy's had some. Like one night when we were in California, sitting on the curb waiting for a fucking Uber driver, right? Me and him, we had him, and he said some things which I will not say because it was personal. That actually I knew that he was my friend and my boy.
Well, I mean, everyone's guilty of being an asshole at times. No one's perfect.
I mean, I think once you accept that being perfect isn't a thing you can be, you are perfect.
Why are you in here, Shabisky? Aren't you streaming? Why are you in here?
Shabisky is the greatest.
Here's the thing. He is so bad at this shit. He has to come in here to watch us as he streams.
I'm proud of him. You came to the right place, Shabisky.
You want to learn how to do this shit all of a sudden, Shabisky?
Did Ben beat up Shabisky?
I think he did.
Oh, God. Ben's tough, too. Ben's a slugger.
Ben don't like John.
Luna says, I talk to everyone but in person. I'm super friendly, but I get nervous a lot online. Interesting.
She does. She is. And a lot of people think Luna's like really shy, like meek talking, but she's not. She gets to know your ass. She'll talk you to fucking death.
I know people like that who are very, very shy or quiet. People that they're not like comfortable around. Yeah. Once they're comfortable around people, they are just a mile a minute. It's so cool. It's so cool when you get to be on that side of somebody who doesn't open up to most people, because like you're privileged and special for that.
Yeah, Luna's definitely that way. And like with me, she's really comfortable, so she talks my fucking ear off. And I'm just sitting there going, yeah. And I'll fall asleep talking to her on the phone, Billy, which I think that's an asshole move, but I can't help it.
My favorite is when somebody is so comfortable with you that they will come sit on your lap and then slide your cock inside them.
Like I did that with my uncle.
You're a sweet boy, pimp.
Yeah. Well, one question I do have for you, Billy, I don't think I've ever asked you. Who was the most interesting person you've ever met? So I know you've met a lot of people because of this stuff that you do. So I would say the person that like just grabbed your interest the most, besides me.
It's very hard to say. I've met a lot of people who, are are interesting on the outside, and then when you get to know them on the inside, it's a trip. And they're you see their weaknesses, you see like their points of almost like what makes them a little crazy. Maybe that's how they were so successful, is they're a little bit crazy. It's like the stuff I know about some of these people, it's private, right? And I don't even want to say who they are because
I understand.
it might drop through. I've met so many so many people I met that are interesting. So I will say that I had a really interesting experience with what is it? Fiverr Jesus. He was like in, I think, a PewDiePie video, the guy who plays Jesus and blew up on Fiverr.
Yeah, I know you talking. I met him. Yeah, I've talked to him.
Yeah, hanging out with him at VidCon, I got to see some really cool sides of him, and he is really like he is more Jesus than I think any real Jesus could be. You know.
Yeah.
He was such a cool fucking dude.
He was very nice to me when I met him. I mean, I didn't like get to know him or anything, but we talked a little bit. He was very nice.
Yeah, there's like a few stories that I would love to tell that I couldn't tell because they are maybe incriminating people involved.
Now, I'll tell you one of the weirdest experiences was, and this is publicly known, like before I met him, I did not like Jeff Holiday. I said it a bunch of times publicly. I don't like him. I don't care. But when I met the dude and met him at VidCon, first thing he does, he walks up, and Jeff never put me down, never insulted me. He always said he was liking me. He walked up to me and he had that fucking pickle flask. You remember that year? He walked around with a pickle flask full of tequila and said, "Pimpmunk, will you please drink from my pickle?" And I did. And we started talking. And then I absolutely fell in love with Jeff. He's one of the coolest motherfuckers you'll ever meet.
Jeff is a very genuine, fun dude.
Yeah, I love him to death.
What about Mr. Repsion?
I can't. Oh, fuck that dude. Everybody knows I have a distaste for that little bastard.
I like him. I feel like
he's a bitch.
I feel like him and I get along really, really well when we're together. And then like I've probably said some things that he's one of the people that I've probably affected negatively more than I should have because of my association with Onision and some of the things I said. And I feel bad about that because like
I don't feel bad. I think he should. I hope his leg breaks.
I will say this: if he's somehow a bad dude, he fooled me.
No, he's a bad dude. He's not. A good
I think he's a sweet boy, but
I think he's a bitch.
You never know.
I think he was rude to Pimp, but like, I don't know. I don't think most people are bad people.
I do, but here's the thing. Everybody thinks there was that one moment where he said I stank, which is stupid. It was not that. It was me and you understand, I've known Daniel for a long time, right?
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
People need to understand, I've known Daniel for many years, and it was a multitude of things that eventually just got me where I couldn't stand his ass. Just certain things he said, like the night we did that trivia thing, that Will of Misfortune. Before we got in there, he's like, "Well, I may not beat Paul, but I know I can beat Pimp." He got one question right. One question he got right. And he assumed I was stupid because I'm from Mississippi with this accent. He just assumed I was a dumbass.
Well, during that trivia stream, I actually didn't know a lot of those answers, like all the names of the fetishes. Like,
well, they asked questions like video game questions, right? There was no way I was going to get those questions, right? Because I don't know. I don't play video games.
Pimpmunk, you weren't alive when video games were made. How would you know any of them? You're a
dude.
baby.
I was there when Atari was made. Fuck, dude. I'm old as shit. I remember when Pong came out.
My first system, my dad bought a ColecoVision before I was born.
ColecoVision,
he pulled it out when I was like 4 or 5. We played Zaxxon, and we played Popeye, and we played Q*bert, and we played Donkey Kong on it.
Did you know Coleco, they released a console before Atari? It's called the Coleco Telstar.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I really don't wish any ill will toward Daniel. I don't really hate Daniel. I just don't like him. But I don't wish.
Yeah, I mean, why would you like him? He doesn't like you either, right? Like,
no, he doesn't.
Mutual. It's
no,
mutual.
He doesn't. I don't. He doesn't like me, and that's weird because most people like me. I mean, most people who meet me actually like me.
Yeah, you're like dogs. I don't trust people who don't like dogs.
Yeah, that's exactly. If you don't like me, you can't be trusted because I am a nice person, and I work on that because I used to not be a nice person. You wouldn't have liked me in my 20s because I was mean. I was a mean person. I was angry. I took money to beat people up. I mean, I was that kind of person. I was a bad person. And then when I finally did start changing, I said I was going to be the extreme opposite of what I was. So I was so mean, and now I'm trying to be so nice. So if you don't like me, it's your fault, not mine. I never make mistakes now. No, I know I can be a jerk. I'm not going to lie about that. I can be a jerk at times.
Tonight, Ben and I went out to dinner to discuss show business after the show. And we were sitting at the Applebee's tables, and they had a group sat next to us. They were very effeminate sounding gay dudes. And I couldn't help but listen to a lot of their conversation while we were in there. And the guy across from me, the guy I could see, and there was 2 people like side by side with me. I couldn't really see them because they were side by side with me, and I was back turned. The guy's talking. The guy next to me, I'm side by side with, says something about, yeah, I did put out a rap song once. And the guy across goes, "Ooh, my boy's a rapper." And I was like sitting here like, oh God, I want to hear this so bad because I know it's going to be terrible. He didn't rap, but his response was, yeah, I put out one song, but I used a word in it that I shouldn't have used. And then the person across on the other side of him, on the same side as me, said, "Oh, did you say nah, expletive deleted?" And I'm like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. And then I looked over, and that person was like a fat black woman. And I was like, okay, that's better. She's allowed to say the bomb, but this is still like the weirdest, most cringy conversation. And ever since I left there, I've been like, I really kind of want to hear that cringe rap. Like, there's no way it's going to be good. This weird, pale face, gay white boy dropping the M-bomb. I don't even know if he's gay. I think he was just super bisexual.
Was it Shabisky?
Possibly. He did say he just said he was the greatest or the gayest. I couldn't. Maybe he said he was the gapingest. I can't remember.
Yeah,
might have been that.
Shabisky has a huge asshole.
Just give him the Trumpster Bob challenge.
I didn't really talk to him, but yeah, Ben didn't hear that conversation, unfortunately, because I wish he would have had the camera at that moment in time and would have been like recording for the little vlog we're doing. Because if he had it out and he would have caught that background conversation, it would have been forever jewel. It would have been a diamond in the rough. It was so bad. I don't know. It was so uncomfortable.
I just want to comment. Oh, look. Okay. So Daniel had a good mama. That doesn't make Daniel a good person because he had a good mama. Let's just say that Daniel sucks. All right. Fuck Rebzion. I don't give a fuck who likes him. I don't give a shit if you like him, Luna. I don't.
Would you have sex with Rebzion if Luna asked you to?
If Luna asked me to, yeah.
That's a good husband. You're a good husband.
An orgy.
Only if Luna asked me to, though. Luna and my mama are the only 2 people on this earth that can ask me to do stupid shit, and I do it.
You're a good husband.
I'm not a husband yet.
You're going to be a good husband.
Are you coming out to the wedding, Billy?
It depends on what day it is. We have DP on Tuesday, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to come out to the wedding if DP's on Tuesday.
Well, it has to be Tuesday.
Well, maybe I'll just talk Ben into doing the show on Wednesday, and then we'll cry.
Yeah.
Ben and I will fly down, and Ben will be the cute little ring boy, and I will walk Luna down and give her away to you.
Yeah, but see, and Monty's going to walk me down the aisle and give me away.
Monty and we're like good dads and stuff.
But Monty can't wear the jacket, though.
Why not?
It's an ugly ass jacket.
Oh my God.
Are you going to invite me to the wedding, Pimp?
You don't have to say yes.
John, you put me in an awkward position.
No.
John, how far are you from Reno?
I live in Maryland.
Keep it that way.
Oh.
I'm teasing, John. Do you want to go to the wedding?
Do you want to go? Do you want to, John? Will you fly out for the wedding?
I might. It depends on how like my work schedule is.
You just asked
you just
me
want to be
invite
invited.
you.
Well, I was kind of joking, but if you want me to come to the wedding, I'd be willing to make plans to fly out.
I cannot get married without you, John. How about that?
Yeah, I mean,
but John would spend a lot. John spent a lot of money at the wedding. When you gonna take us all out and get us drunk, John?
Yeah, John, are you going to buy me a lobster dinner?
I've never flown out and met people that I hang out with on the internet before. So
is your little butthole bubbling now to the enticing thought that you're going to buy me and Pimpmunk lobster and Luna lobster?
Yeah.
I'd take you guys out to eat. I mean,
for lobster?
For lobster, John?
Okay. I don't know. Like, I'm from Maryland, so we're very picky when it comes to lobster and crab. So if it's not lobster or crab from Maryland, we're gonna have to eat something else.
John, this is Reno. This is the nicest city.
Yeah, this is Reno, man. I'm looking right now. There's a restaurant in Reno just called The Buffet, and the quote is, "Lobster wasn't the greatest."
Well, that's where we gotta go. We're also me and Luna's also going to a strip club. John, have you ever been to a strip club, John?
No.
Oh, John, you got to go.
John, have you ever seen an open butthole?
Have you ever? Yeah.
Yes.
John claims to be asexual, Billy.
John, just because you're asexual doesn't mean you don't get turned on by things, right?
Well, like, I don't know. Like, it's like I said, I had an MRI. They found that I have like cortical dysplasia in the left temporal lobe. And it's weird because, like, when I was reading about it, like, they mentioned Geschwin syndrome, which is like the temporal lobe personality. And one of the things is asexuality. And I noticed I was never really into sex, like when I was a kid and going through puberty, and all the other kids were going through puberty and they're talking about porn and stuff. I was never really interested in it. And it's very odd. And I just kind of dated just to say that I was dating because all the other kids were dating.
Do you ever get turned on by things ever?
No.
You've never been turned on by anything?
Yeah, I don't really get that sexual drive that other people.
I'm not saying compared to other people, John. I'm just asking if you've ever been turned on by anything.
Yeah, John.
No, I don't really.
Are you not turned on by my glorious beard,
I don't really. John, have you ever gotten an erection?
Well, I get erect, but I've never seen like something and it's like, oh, that's arousing, and got an erection from it. Like the only time
I didn't ask you that. Have you been turned on, John?
No.
Have you gotten an erection?
Like, I'll get an erection when I wake up in the morning. I mean,
so you've been turned on.
Well, that doesn't mean you're turned on. That just means that there's a bunch of usually at God, this is awkward. Pimp always tries to have these conversations with me when I'm on the wood.
John, this is a serious conversation. I feel like you're saying you've never gotten turned on just to be disagreeable again.
No, it's not to be disagreeable. Like if you
I
look
don't get turned on like other people. You get boners.
John, will you go to the strip club with me, Billy, and Luna, and others if we go to Reno?
Okay. Probably be a funny video.
So, John, are you agreeing that you're coming to Reno now?
Well, when are you getting married?
John, you're invited, but you have to buy me and Ben a plane ticket.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll put ourselves up. We just need you to buy us plane tickets. It's important, John.
But I doubt Ben wants to come.
He probably doesn't, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
But will you buy Billy a plane ticket,
John? I don't know. I don't have the greatest relationship with Billy.
But
why not, John?
I
invited you on tonight.
I think
I invited you on tonight.
Okay, I think I don't know if I get on the same flight as Billy. I forget don't you live in Washington?
Yeah, we're not gonna be on the same flight.
Oh, no.
John, we're going to land together. We're gonna share a 2-bed hotel room in Reno. One of us is gonna have sex in the room while the other sleeps.
I'll treat you to dinner, Billy.
No, I need you to fly me out. We need to share a hotel room.
If you're not,
I'm staying at the Circus.
Are you? Is it really?
Yeah.
I think was it the Atlantis? There's like the really nice one there.
Yeah, but I ain't got that much money.
Oh my God! It can't be that expensive. Circus sucks, right?
No, it's
the Grand Sierra. The Grand
Circus
Sierra
is on
and
the road.
Atlantis.
Have you ever been? You've been to Reno, right?
I haven't been to Reno.
I'm talking to Billy though.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been to Reno.
Okay, the road. You know where the road's at, right?
Yeah.
It's three casinos. It's 3 casinos attached to each other. It's
next to the Golden Nugget.
I'm not sure. Circus, and I can't remember. Luna can tell you the ones. But I chose the Circus because it's not the cheapest, but it was pretty cheap. During the week, you can get a room for like $50 a night.
Mm.
And yeah, I've stayed there before. It was actually pretty nice.
Now, how close is Reno to Vegas?
About 6 hours.
Oh.
And John, you could go out to visit Shabisky afterwards.
Well, wouldn't Shabisky come to the wedding?
Shabisky, he can't. He got health issues, buddy.
All right, we're gonna share a luxury suite together, John.
There you go.
Just give me your credit card info live over the air real quick so I can reserve it.
No, I'm good. I think I'll keep that stuff private. But
John, I feel like we were just had a moment to break peace, and you're denying me peace.
Don't deny the peace, John.
Don't deny me peace.
Well, something that's funny is that in Chev's Discord, there's a guy that actually posted his credit card information, and Dirt was like, "We're gonna need the front and back of your credit card to prove that it's you." And he posted his social security and his credit card in Chev's Discord.
John, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Just, give me your credit card info live over the air so I can book a hotel. I'm going to do a suite, okay, at the Caesars Reward Circus Hotel.
No, I don't think that's a wise idea. I've always been told not to give your credit card information out on the internet.
Oh my gosh, John, just give it out publicly right now. Scout's honor, nobody else will mess with it. I think we're going to do the spa suite. Yeah, we got to do the spa suite, dude. Let's go for July 20. No, I'm gonna fly in on the 18th, John, and I'm gonna leave the morning of the 21st. And we're talking. Is this goddamn suite room? This better be the suite room.
Well, how come y'all gonna get a way nicer hotel than the couple that's getting married? That's
because we're gonna invite y'all up for some dirty shit.
Oh, but see, the reason I'm doing it the 20th because I just found out the night I have to go get a license, right? So I have to do it the day before. And I have to take all day to do that shit, probably. I thought I was going to do it at the chapel, but apparently not.
Going to the chapel, a spa suite with 1 king bed. Spa suite, spacious suite. There's a door separating living room area, bedroom. Each room is a suite, is individually climate controlled. There's a sofa. What the fuck? What's the spa for? If there's no hot tub in the room, I don't want it. There's a standard bathtub with jets. Boo. I want a freaking actual hot tub. Executive suite, 1 king, non-smoking, $229 a night, John. Let's get this one. You can buy 3 nights for us in this executive suite. We're going to have Pimp and Luna come bed bug jump with us we're going to share the king bed, all of us together. Come on, John, me, you, Pimp, Luna on their wedding night. under the covers playing footsie, asexual footsie.
Yeah,
don't worry, Pimpmunk won't let you do any weird shit. He'll beat your ass if you pull that weird shit.
Yeah, let me doing that weird shit, John. Come on now.
The amenities is a over 1,000 square foot room. The decor is earth tones, John, so it's not going to trigger your tisms. We got your tisms, yeah. We got a double rain shower head, a vanity mirror. We got there's no room service, John, so we're gonna have to send you to get us food and stuff, but it's all good. I know you can do this. We're proud of you.
You can do this, John.
We're proud of you. There's a 42-inch flat screen. This room sucks for the price. I want something dope, John. A luxury premium room, 2 queen beds is $40 a night.
What do you think about that, John?
I'd be willing to share a room with everyone.
It's me and you, John. We're sharing rooms.
No, just me.
It's me and you sharing the room, John. And I gotta let you know how some girls are squirters? I'm a farter.
No. I'd prefer separate beds if we...
Yeah, it's 2 queens, John. It's okay. 2 queens. John, what if you woke up and I was standing over your bed pissing directly on you?
I would think it's really gross.
You're asexual, though, so it wouldn't be sexually gross, right? It'd just be pee-pee gross.
Yes.
Good, because I wouldn't want to sexualize you, John. I just want to piss on you for it being gross is all, not for any sexual reasons.
Okay.
Villa Vendetta says no way that's 40 a night. It's okay, they're gonna add on fees and taxes because it's frickin' Reno and that's what they do.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna add on $20-something a night.
Maybe
so it's gonna be an extra $60. So we're talking 3 nights. It's gonna be about $200 for 3 nights.
Yeah, I'm paying like that much.
It's not that much compared to like New York hotels.
We all don't have money.
But it's Reno. It's fucking Reno, dude. Reno is dirt poor. Reno is the dirt. Total price. Oh my god. Stay 2 for $79. Minus 178. Resort fees are $90. Geez, $30 per room. Deposit due now. Yeah, man, this is some bullshit, dude. This is some bullshit. It's gonna be $245 after taxes. Jeez, it's expensive for taxes. Before taxes and fees, it was $120. It over doubles with taxes and fees, John. This is ridiculous, John. If you want to just pay for each of us to get our own room, that's okay too, John.
I'm having a difficult time finding the appropriate response here.
John, I got a deal for you, okay?
Yes.
I'm on Amazon.com right now. Book the room for $20.99. There's a hooded rain poncho, waterproof raincoat jacket for men or women. We're going to have it sent directly to the hotel. It'll ship tomorrow. We don't need it tomorrow. We'll book it for probably the Monday after we get in. I'm going to let you sleep regular Sunday night. I'm a sweet boy. And then you better go to bed with this poncho on, this waterproof raincoat jacket, hooded rain poncho for men and or women.
I actually have a very difficult time sleeping when I'm out of town.
I'm gonna give you some Bill Cosby's.
Yeah.
You go night night, and you'll wake up with a warm, dulcet tone of my pee-pee rain raining down on your poncho.
But when's the wedding, Pimp?
It's the 20th, which is a Tuesday, and we're gonna have to go in
of this July.
Yes, literally just over a week away.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to come then. That's
John, call in sick. Sudden. Call in sick. What happens if you don't show up? What really happens? It's not an election cycle. You're fine.
Well, I mean,
tell them you got like Bavarian butt AIDS.
I don't know. They're not very accommodating at my job when it comes to calling in sick.
Now, what happened if you didn't show up?
I might lose my job.
Worth it.
It's definitely worth it, John.
John, do you realize you leave your job, you come home, and the highlight of your day is hanging out with Pimpmunk and Shabisky and Dirt. You hang out with Dirt and Pimpmunk and Shabisky. You don't understand how great this would be? It'd be the greatest.
The greatest, John. Do you not want to do this, John, for real?
Well, I mean, if you're having it in like August, or if you gave me like a month in advance, this
John, he's already on his way. He's already got the tickets booked.
Yeah, John.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you, John. I'm gonna go in your honor. You just got to pay for everything. And while I'm there, I will let everybody know I'm there because of you. I'll wear a John Morgan t-shirt that says John Morgan is here in spirit. And then I'll have a picture of Tim Allen on the back.
Yeah, John.
I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go in your honor, John. You have to give me enough money for a hotel, for a plane ticket, and then you have to give me enough money to make a shirt with your face on it. And it's going to say, John is here with us in spirit on my shirt. And I'm going to wear it during the wedding, John.
No, I think I'm good.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
John,
This is why people don't like you, John.
Oh, because I don't give them lots of money.
It's not lots of money. This is lots of experience, John. You're going to be a part of something beautiful.
Beautiful, John.
How many star ratings is the hotel? It's it's got like a 4 out of 5 on the damn website rating, owl rating, but I don't believe that at all. It's Circus. I can't remember which one I stayed at when I was there, but it was Womp Womp. It might have been Circus. There was like a pimp's ball in the basement. I can't remember exactly what one it was. It was so bad. Look, be a lady tonight.
Yeah, John. I'm over at the chapels now. I'm trying to figure out. We gotta go to the goddamn Washoe County complex to get licensed. Why can't we just get married without the fucking license?
Yeah, that's shitty.
Is there a way? I wonder if we could what can we do about that? How can we avoid?
They closed down the Awful Pimpmunk. Did you ever have an Awful when you were there?
I did not.
Oh man, the Awful was a ridiculous cheeseburger, and it looks like it's gone because of COVID.
Billy, can you marry people?
What?
Did you ever get certified?
Probably not legally. I didn't get. I never got ordained, man.
Jeff is ordained.
Yes.
See, I'm trying to figure out a way where we don't have to get the license. Or we just get married, doing the marriage.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
We may have to figure out something like that because I don't want to do the license shit.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
No, you don't have to do a ceremony shit.
Should we meet in Eugene? Should you drive from Reno to Eugene? And we'll have Jeff marry you in Eugene?
No, we have Jeff needs to fly to Reno.
Going into Reno. Eugene to Reno is a 7-hour and 9-minute drive. Going to the chapel and we're going.
John, what are you gonna
do? What's that?
What are you doing, John?
I'm pouring a smoothie.
We're not talking about your fucking immediate drink plans.
No.
We're talking about what are you going to do for Pimpmonk's wedding?
Yeah, John.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to fly out. So I'll give my support through the internet, through the web.
John, you got to give your support through me and fly me out there, put me up in a nice hotel and buy me a nice little steak dinner, and then I'll represent you, John.
No, I think...
John, you have an opportunity to be represented by one of the most decent human beings you could ever ask to represent you, okay? At one of the major events of not your lifetime, John, but Pimpmunk and Luna's lifetime.
Yeah, John.
And you're gonna tell me you're gonna turn that down because of some spite?
I'm not turning it down because of spite. I think if somebody like Dirt or Two Guns or Shab are like, hey, like can you buy me a hotel suite or whatever and spend $1,000 on a vacation that I'm gonna go on, I don't think I'd invest in that.
John, why don't you just fly out, John? Do you not love me and Luna enough to just to fly out, John?
Well, I just found out you're getting married, and if you were
have you not known about this all week?
Yes, he has.
I thought he was like goofing off and joking around.
You knew about this as soon as Pimpmunk and Luna knew about this because you were in the fucking chat when they agreed to it live on the damn air.
I don't know if I was in that particular stream.
John, you were floating around. I saw you floating around. You had your little floater button going through.
Well, I don't know. If he had it scheduled for like mid-August or the end of August, I'd be able to come out.
Well, okay, here's the cool thing about this, John. You don't need to go. Be happy that you got an invite and you couldn't make it. It's very kind of Pimpmunk to invite you to his wedding.
Yeah, it was very kind of me.
Think about it. It's Pimpmunk's big day, and he was thinking about you. Wow, if I were you,
I really appreciate Pimpmunk, and I really hate that I'm going to miss it. Actually sucks. I thought it was later, and I actually was planning on going out when he mentioned it.
No, it's not, unfortunately.
Why would I be going out to Reno this week, John, and putting it off to August?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't. Everyone's like, John, how do you not know this or that? And it's
don't you pride yourself on your intelligence, John? Isn't that what you're always spouting about?
I don't talk about my intelligence, and I always mention that I don't think it's wise for people to talk about IQ and to talk about their own intelligence. So that's not something
about
I do.
IQ, John. The way that you use your big words in conversation to try and
this is
put
how
yourself on a pedestal.
This is how I naturally speak. I don't try to come across as intelligent. This is just how I naturally
I'm telling you what. You naturally come off as a dumbass for not noticing Pimpmunk was going to Reno this week when he's been talking about it all week, every minute of every fucking hour, damn near. Talk about how
I know.
Gotta get there by Thursday. That's when I'm heading out. Multiple times. I've heard it 19 times.
Okay, I know he's going out to Reno.
I don't hang out here as much as you do. I don't hang out as much as you do, John.
I didn't know he was getting married. I thought he was hanging out at Reno. John, I thought he was joking about getting married.
What I'm saying, John, is I don't pride myself on being intelligent.
Okay.
God damn it, I'm so much smarter than you. That's all.
How do you measure who's smarter?
It's like a dick contest, except I only pull out enough to win.
Yeah, John.
John? What time do you have to wake up in the morning?
I woke up a few hours ago.
You got a big day at work, John?
I'm not working today. It's Sunday.
Oh.
I do have a stream. I do have a stream that I'm doing tonight.
You think anybody's going to watch that?
Usually I get 100 views, and I just started streaming.
How many people watch your live stream?
Usually we have like 30 people watching at a time, and at the end there's like around 120 subscribers.
How do I find your channel, John?
It's look up Pedantic Pedestrian Podcast. The channel's just called John Morgan.
Do I gush over Luna? Galen said I gushed.
Why wouldn't you?
What is gushing?
Why wouldn't you gush?
I don't know what gushing is.
And I'm supposed to have Marshall said he was going to come on next week, and Miss Parker's coming on this weekend.
Hey, John, nobody cares.
Oh.
Shit. I mean, no, I care, John.
And Pimp's been on a couple times.
That's the only time it was interesting.
Well, they actually age restricted the one video you were in.
Yeah, because I'm an asshole, John.
Yeah.
Okay? John is always adoring her openly, and he means it. Do I mean it, though? Am I just saying this shit to make Luna show me her left titty?
Worth it.
It's definitely worth it. It's a glorious left titty. John, do you like left titties or right titties more?
What's that?
Which titty do you like better usually, the left titty or the right titty?
I'm indifferent.
John, you have to choose, John.
Here, the link to my channel in the chat.
I'm already on your channel, John.
What do you think? What's your Siskel and Ebert rating?
I'm trying to fast forward through it to find something that I like about it. I'm watching an episode from June 27th right now.
Well, I just started invested in streaming, so I'm still kind of a rookie.
Keep up the good work, John.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, I'll be begging you to be on your show.
Yeah, John.
I'll say, John, remember that time I looked out for you and showed you so much love and attention on Pimpmunk's podcast? And you were going to buy me a ticket to go to Pimpmunk's wedding, something I wanted to do for so long? Remember that, John? Can I please be on your show tonight, John?
John. He's talking to you, John.
I don't know how to respond to this exactly. See, I guess I am socially awkward, and
now, why do you have to respond? Why do you have to respond in an exact matter?
I don't know. Exactly.
Do you feel the pressure to be correct in all times? In all moments? Do you feel the pressure to be correct?
What do you mean by being correct?
Do you feel the pressure to be correct in your responses to people? Like, will you just not respond at risk of not being?
Sometimes I have a difficult time coming up with something to say.
Do you feel like you're always trying to come up with something to say and nothing ever comes out naturally?
Well, yeah.
So everything you say or do is pretty much coached and rehearsed before you say it? Like, what's your natural conversation point?
Told you that I have issues with like speech, like you do a
podcast, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably good, because if you struggle with speech, doing something that requires you to articulate and stuff, it's a good way to improve it. It's a good way to exercise it.
What do you do on your podcast to get in the talking mood? You just talk about like yourself? Well,
I create like presentations. I find certain topics to discuss that I've like read about, and this week we're gonna discuss like weird fad diets. So we do like a news segment, and then we do like an infotainment segment.
What's a good fad diet you're going to bring up?
Well, there are people who will like eat tapeworms in order to lose weight. There are people
that's a very popular thing.
Yeah. Or we're talking about weird, like odd diets that people try that you definitely should.
You can order them from like a catalog, right?
Yeah, but it's not recommended that you do so.
Of course it's not, but they used to be able to do it. They should have a magic fucking tummy worm.
And then
give yourself worms.
You have like the cotton ball diet, so people eat cotton balls to try to make themselves feel full.
This is probably the worst idea I've ever heard.
Why are you being so critical, Billy?
What, eating cotton balls? You don't think that's a terrible idea?
Oh, I thought you were talking about my stream idea.
No, eating cotton balls to fill up your tummy is probably the worst idea I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's definitely not smart. And if you want to feel full, it would probably be a lot better to just eat a bunch of spinach or something that is low in calories.
Yeah. That's a good point, John. Make sure to say that on your podcast.
Yes.
Make sure to be like, hey, instead of eating this cotton, just eat something like celery and or spinach, which is so low in calorie that it'll probably burn itself off just by eating it.
Well, the whole point is they eat the cotton balls to make themselves feel full so they're not hungry later,
Did you
along
hear
with
that in
eating
the
other
chat?
meals.
Villa Vendetta said you can get tapeworm eggs off of Amazon.
Yeah.
There you go, John.
And they like stretch out across the person's entire like intestines and digestive system.
They grow, right?
Yeah.
You're fucking weird, John.
John, tapeworm dewormer for cats is available. Do you think if you got tapeworm dewormer for cats after you got your own human tapeworm, you could deworm it?
I would have to. I'd have to do my research. It might work.
John,
Proud to be an American.
Why are you so weird, John?
What's wrong?
He's going to tell you 98. He's going to tell you 98 reasons why.
Oh.
But yeah, what's wrong with being weird, John? Can I tell you something, John?
What's that?
That's exactly the answer that you have to give somebody. Not, well, I have dichotomy Grecian syndrome. You don't have to give them all that. Just say, what's wrong with being weird? That was the right answer.
A lot of people on Pimp Stream criticize me for not talking enough.
For not what?
A lot of people in Pimp's like chat accuse me of not talking enough. They accuse me of being too quiet. Yep.
Bullshit. They're trolling you, John. You realize Shabisky's in Pimpmunk stream the majority of the time, and he's fucking known for being quiet? That's his thing? Nobody's saying, geez, that John Morgan, he sure doesn't talk enough.
Well,
who's accused you of that? Could you get
Origin
asking right now? Who?
Origin.
Doesn't Origin not like you?
Yeah, we made up. We decided to bury the hatchet. He's been hanging out in some of the discords that I've been in, and we've been getting along lately.
And he said, now that we're getting along, you don't talk enough?
No, he said that when we weren't getting along.
So do you think he was being facetious?
He might have been. He might have not.
So you're using a facetious comment from somebody who didn't like you to back up a claim you made?
I don't know exactly.
Interesting, John. This is all very interesting to me.
Yes.
Hey, Luna, in the chat room, Luna, I need you to text me how to spell your first name exactly. I need your date of birth and your birth city.
Love is in the air.
And your father's name and mama's maiden name. I need to know this stuff.
Yes, and also send me John Morgan's credit card info, home address, debit pin. Actually, John Morgan, if you could just send me a card in the mail, one of your bank cards with a debit pin written on the back, I could take care of the rest, my friend.
No, I'm fairly certain that's not something you're supposed to do online.
No, that's why you sent it to me in the mail, John. John, get me as a primary account holder on your bank account. Me and you, we're gonna share bank accounts.
No, I'm good.
John, you're not good, but you can tell me no. Okay, you can just say no.
No, Billy. I'm standing my ground.
What do you mean standing your ground? I'm giving you a great opportunity, and you're fucking it all up.
I apologize.
Nah, you don't have to apologize to me, John.
I have trust issues.
John, we share bank account information. It's no big deal, dude. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm basically like a primary on your bank account, John. It's fine.
Oh, so that's where all the money's been going.
What are primary bank account holders for, John? John, do you ever type in slurs on Amazon and see what comes up?
No, not on Amazon.
Wouldn't that be a good episode for your podcast? You just type in different slurs into Amazon and see what you here. Type in a slur in Amazon and buy the first thing that comes up for every slur. Make that your podcast video.
You could come on. We could do that.
I'm not going to come on your show, John.
But come on.
But I did give you a free idea, though.
Okay. You don't want to make amends?
What do you think this is, John?
Yeah, we're making amends.
Yeah,
Amends
I've
are being
gone-
made.
I've gone far out of my way to soothe your inner soul, John.
Inner soul. I gotta go to Walmart in a minute.
What are you buying?
Underwear drawers.
You gonna have some fresh, clean ones?
Yeah, I went yesterday and bought some, but I bought briefs. I don't wear fucking briefs. I meant to get boxer briefs. I can't wear regular briefs. They tug at my nuts.
Do you not like it when a lady's cheek meat lays against your inner bare thigh?
Yeah, but that's different.
Well, if you got the legs there on your boxer, you're just not gonna be able to lay against your bare chunder thigh.
Really? Only thigh I want against my thigh is John Morgan's.
Oh my God,
John, can we thigh to thigh?
John, you gonna go thigh to thigh?
No, I'm good.
John, you don't want to thigh to thigh with me, John, for real.
Why do you turn down every advancement for friendship Pimpmunk gives you?
Yeah, John, this is like very disheartening. Breaking me, John.
I feel uncomfortable.
Why, John?
I don't know.
Are you getting aroused? Are we breaking your asexuality?
Yes, John.
John, do you think maybe you consider yourself asexual because you don't allow yourself to
Oh, I hear that all the time.
really enjoy what you're really into? And that's me and Pimpmunk's bare bellies kissing belly button to belly button?
Yeah, John, do you want to lick the lint on my belly button?
Yeah, John, do you want to put a frickin' root beer hard candy, wet, slobbery, in Pimpmunk's belly button, push it into my belly button, and then eat it out of my belly button after it's been transferred, slobbery, wet, root beer barrel from Pimpmunk's belly button to mine, into your own mouth?
That seems kind of unsanitary.
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 I tried, John.
Damn it, John.
I tried to help you, my dude.
What are you shake weighting right now, John?
No. I think that was from Billy, or
What's going on?
there's weird
my
tapping
God.
noise.
Is my fucking... Oh, my God. This whole time, have I been on a shitty mic?
I don't know.
Christ. No, it's not been on a good mic. There's no way that my fucking microphone is bad.
Yeah. No, the noise was coming from John. It wasn't coming from
Oh, well, I'm drinking a smoothie. No, that banging noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's coming from someone else.
John, I think it's coming from you. Yeah, it's definitely coming from you, John.
What, that?
Like
I don't think it's coming from me. I can hear it in the headphones.
John,
yeah, Galen, what you need, bud? What you need, Galen? What you need? Pimp, who's more disliked, me or John Morgan? I think percent context of those who know each of us, he is more disliked. Tommy said I'm far more disliked. Well, yeah, you're far more disliked than me. But now, John, I don't know. You may. That's a close race.
I don't know.
Galen might be more disliked because more people know Galen, and
Yeah.
John Morgan's really obscure, and John Morgan's probably disliked more like potently, but his circle is so small compared to Galen's that.
That's true. Galen is known.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think a lot of people say that I'm kind of off-putting initially, but in Shab's community, Pimp's community, and stuff, a lot of people seem to enjoy being around me, and like I get a lot of friend requests and stuff from people. So I don't think in Pimp's community and Shab's community, people dislike me.
Why are you bringing my community in this for?
What's that?
My community hates you, John.
Yeah, John, you realize they've been here the entire time taking my side when I only come here to pick on you? Jesse Sebastiani says, I think Billy is a little bit jealous of John Morgan's huge manly muscles.
John does got big muscles now.
You got one fan now, John. This is where it starts. This is the climb. This is the climb, John. You're gonna have 1 million by the end of this.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like go back to the drama, but like it seems that a lot of the communities I get a lot of hate from, I'm barely involved in those communities at all.
John, I'm not going to go into this because I would just say something that.
Okay, well then let's not
it would be terribly mean of me to say, and I don't want to be mean to you, John.
I don't want to be mean to John.
Yeah.
But I can't be because he's so lovely.
Yeah, John. Everything's fine. Everybody likes you here.
Isn't he lovely? Isn't he wonderful? John, what was saying to you, John? Are you impressed?
Galen says, I'm disliked for being so critical, not for being ill-mannered like John is.
How am I ill-mannered?
Do you consider yourself ill-mannered, John?
Well, people will say that I'm like pedantic.
You are.
So they're like
why'd you call your podcast pedantic?
Yeah, John.
Well, it was to be fun. Like it's a meme. Like people are talking about me like using big words, so to be funny.
Is it a meme though, John? I mean, you realize a meme has to be like white or talked about more than 2 people.
Well, I guess it's a meme in Shab's community, and then
pedantic is an insulting word used to describe someone who annoys others by correcting small errors, caring too much about minor details, or emphasizing their own expertise, especially in some narrow or boring subject matter. John?
Yes.
John.
Do you think people might call you pedantic because you are?
Well, yeah. I'm the one that started using the word, and like in the
Whoa, you're taking claim of the word pedantic. You created the word pedantic.
No, I didn't create the word, but the
you just said you started using the word. You started using the word, is what you said, John. That's kind of pedantic, John.
The meme was like people would talk about me using big words, so I would type, "Oh, that's banal and pedestrian."
Really, you're the only one that ever talks about you using big words, John.
Yeah, John. You know you talk about you more than other people talk about you.
Yeah,
I don't think I talk about myself that much.
You talk about yourself all the time, John. It's always a "woe is me" victim mentality.
Yeah,
I'm only saying. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this to be critical in a way that I think if you listened, it might be helpful. But I don't know if you're going to listen.
I don't think that's valid criticism.
So you didn't listen, John.
Why not? Why not?
Why don't you really think I talk about my show that much? I think talk about myself show? That was a slip of the tongue. I don't think I talk.
Slip in that you have a show while talking about not talking about.
I said that was a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, you literally slipped it in.
That was a cheap. That's called trying to get a cheap pop, John.
Oh.
But you don't think that you talk about yourself too much?
No, I find that I usually talk about just other things, like trivial things. Like I'll just talk about movies and video games and.
Do you think that these movies and video games you talk about are not the trivial things, but you talking about them is trivial?
Well, other people are usually involved in the conversation.
No, really. I mean, let me guess. Who? Shabisky.
And Dirt and Two Guns and the other people hanging out.
That's the only people you mentioned tonight, John.
Well, most people, like, if they're hanging out with a certain group of people, you're going to have like 4 or 5 people that you typically hang out with.
Not me, John.
The same thing for everyone.
Not me, John. Because I don't hang out with people in here. You know what? I don't like none of you fucking people.
Yep. John goes to work and he goes home and he lays on top of his fucking wife. It's that simple.
I don't like you people, John.
I'm going to start calling Pimpmunk John from now on. He's the superior John.
I am the superior John. Do you agree with that, John, that I'm the superior John? John. You know my name's John, right, John?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Okay. I am the superior John.
No, me.
Huh?
Did you say no me?
No,
Yes.
me.
I like that. John 2.
Yeah.
John the second.
John the second.
I like that no me response, John the second. That was quality.
It really wasn't.
It was funny. The way that he's been lining up his responses all night, his wordy responses, to then hit back with "no me." That was good. There's been a couple of good responses you gave tonight, John.
Oh, thank you.
What was the one where people were calling you weird, and you were like, "What's wrong with being weird?" Right? Is that the quote?
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
I can tell you what's wrong with it, John, if you really want to know.
Oh, what's that?
Because it's you.
No. Thank you.
No, I'm joking, John. I love you, man. I want to rub your nipples, but I am going to have to go. So we're going to have to end this stream. Yeah, because
I was holding in a yawn for a long time.
Yeah, I got to go.
Have a good night, pimp. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, bye-bye.